Hey y'all, it's me and welcome back, and thank you so much to everyone for your support on my first video. Did not expect like just the amount of comments and subscribing and responses to that, so I really appreciate everyone who promoted me on social media or just, took the time out of your day to watch my first video. Someone mentioned that they liked my Bath & Body Works bag back here, so I happen to have a Halloween one, so I thought it was appropriate to stick back there. So like I said in last week's video, today's video is going to be my October TBR, and they're mainly going to be like spooky reads, just because it's Halloween, it's my favorite season, it's my favorite holiday, so let's go ahead and get started. First book that I'm going to be reading, or actually I've read some of these books already, and I've read this one already. It's Pumpkinheads by Rowell and illustrated by Faith Aaron Hicks. There's the cover. It's very fall, the artwork and everything. This is about two friends who are seniors that work at their local pumpkin patch, Josie and Deja, and Josie's all worried about this is his last chance to talk to the cute girl that works at the fudge place, and it's their senior year. He's worried, they're both worried about this is their last chance at the pumpkin patch to do all the activities while they're working there, and because everything's going to change when they go off to college. So what starts off as like this big chase to get Josie to talk to the girl of his dreams ends up just being them going around the whole of the pumpkin patch, just doing all the activities. It's really cute, and if you want a full review, just let me know and I will do one. The next book I just finished reading last night, it is Wilder Girls by Rory. Now this came out in the summer, and I kept trying to read it during the summer, but I don't know, I could feel it putting me in slumps, but I finally managed to buck up and read it for this month. And basically it is about the Raxter School for Girls on Raxter Island has been contaminated, or it's under siege by this plague called the Tox, and all the girls are infected, and it basically distorts their bodies in strange and grotesque ways, and the girls that survive aren't the same. They're quite monstrous, and it follows a girl named Hetty and her two friends Reese and Byatt, and when Byatt goes missing, Hetty and Reese risk everything to go and try and find her and uncover the secrets of the island and the Tox. It's really grotesque. It's really if you like zombie apocalypse, sci-fi horror, it'd be really good for you. I quite like the sci-fi elements, and if you want a review of this book, I can also do that. The next one is The Devouring Grey by Lynn Herman, and this is basically like a crossover, I guess, of Raven Boys and Stranger Things. I've only read the first Raven Boys book, and I've only watched a fourth of the first season of Stranger Things, so I couldn't tell you if that's accurate or not. But I remember Christine tweeting about this before this was even a book. So this is the cover. It's very spooky, very fall. And it is basically about these three characters. One of them, her name is Violet. Her family was one of the original founders of the town in the book Fort Pass, and she's coming back to Fort Pass. And then there's Justin, who has stayed in Fort Pass his whole life. His family protects the Grey, which is the upside down, I guess, in Stranger Things. It's just this dimension where there's a monster. And then there's what's that girl's name? Harper, who says Justin abandoned her, and she got attacked by the monster in the Grey, and so she sought revenge on him, and this is just how all their stories intertwine. And there is a sequel, The Deck of Omens. I'm kind of excited about it, even though I haven't even read the first one, because I'm very into spiritual and tarot stuff. The next book is Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson, and this cover is very pastel goth, my aesthetic. You've got crystals and tarot cards. It's meant to look like a denim patch jacket with pins and stuff. This is about a girl who is a witch. I believe she is a plus size Latinx person. Her name is Mila Flores, and her best friend dies along with these two other girls from their school who are so far out of their league, I guess, as far as their social status and stuff. So she brings all three girls back to life to try and figure out the mystery of what happened to them. But the girls have no memory, and they have to survive each other so that they can solve the mystery of who killed them. And then finally, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for this one, but I realized I got through the first two books super fast, so I might be able to have time for this one. And it is The Past and Other Things That Should Stay Buried by Shaun Hutchinson. This was back when I tabbed books, but I started it right when I got it, when it first released. And I don't know, I just again, I was really busy in school and stuff. I just didn't have the time for it. But it's also like, it's about this boy named Dino whose parents own a funeral home, and they're hoping he's going to take part in the family business. But his ex-best friend, July, she died, but then she comes back to life, and it's really weird. And they're trying to figure out like why she's like dead but not, and also why their friendship ended. So yeah, there's like a skull. That's my fall TBR. Let me know if we're reading any of the same books, or if you had read these books already, what you think about them, and what videos you'd like to see next. If you want reviews of any of these books, let me know. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all go now, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.